Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lolly Surungwa and this is Life with Lolly. On this channel, I basically share my life in Cape Town with you guys. I'm originally from Johannesburg and I relocated to Cape Town. So I share a lot of travel content in and around Cape Town, between Cape Town and Johannesburg, and outside of South Africa, given the opportunity. I also do vlogging here and there. So if that is the kind of content that you like, please do subscribe and join our family. If you are a returning subscriber at day one, thank you so much for your continuous support. It means a lot to me and I really do appreciate it. On today's video, I will be sharing with you guys the documents that you need to apply for a Schengen visa. I received a question on one of my France videos and the question reads as follows. What documents are required for France visit visa from South Africa? Before I get into what documents are required for a France visa, please do check out my France vlogs and comment. I would really like to hear from you guys. But let's not waste any more time. Let us get into the video. If you're planning to go to France, you will need a Schengen visa. What's nice about the Schengen visa is that it's not specifically for France, but it's for all the countries that fall under the EU, the European Union. So basically whatever country you want to go to in Europe, you need a Schengen visa. From South Africa, the first document that you need is a passport. This green little book, you need a passport. Currently in South Africa, it costs about 600 for a passport, and you can get it or you can apply for it via Home Affairs or your banks. I know FNB, Standard Bank and ABSA, they have facilities where you can apply online and then do the whole process, pay for it, and then collect your passport. If you already have a passport, just make sure that it won't be expiring anytime closer to your trip or anytime just after your trip. It still needs to be valid for a couple of months post your trip. The second document that you will need is your ID photographs. Please do not try and take this picture by yourself, or don't go to Postnet and ask them to take a picture of you, because they're quite pedantic about how it should look, how your face should look, the sizes, everything. Rather do it there where you're applying for the visa. Rather pay that extra charge. I don't know how much they charge. I think I paid about 100 Rand, but then you know you've got the right picture and that they won't decline it. Number 3, flight tickets. You need to book your flight tickets before applying for your visa. You can't get your visa without the flight tickets. This is to obviously confirm that you are traveling. So you need to have booked your flight tickets. And then following that, number 4 will be the accommodation. You also need to have a confirmation of where you will be staying prior to you applying for the visa. So if you've booked at a hotel or Airbnb lodge or whatever, that's usually the easiest, and then you just submit the confirmation of your booking. If you will be staying at someone's house, you also need proof of their address and that they are aware and consenting to you coming to visit them. Just again, proof of accommodation. That's very important. Number 5 is proof of funds. This can be your 3 months banking statement or 3 months of your payslip. This is to prove to them that you do have funds for you to be in the country and that you would be able to get yourself back home. Basically, that you won't be stranded in the country without money. Number 6 is travel health insurance. You can get this document from, or you can get this sort of travel cover, travel insurance from your medical aid or from your bank. Some of the banks, I think they do offer the service. You will just have to check. But this is just to be able to show that should anything happen to you in another country, in a foreign country, obviously, that you would be able to, you'll be taken care of, basically. Those are the documents that you will need to apply for the visa if you're basically traveling for leisure, if you're traveling for fun. If you're traveling for work, you will need all the 6 documents that I just mentioned, and then on top of that, you will need a proof of employment that you are traveling for work and that you are employed by this company. So then your company must give you an employment letter, and then you will need an invitation letter. That's basically to give reason as to why you're traveling for work in that specific country. So they need to see the invitation letter. That is basically the 6 documents that you need if you're traveling for leisure, and 8 documents that you will need if you're traveling for work. So let's quickly recap the documents that you will need to apply for your Schengen visa from South Africa. You'll need your passport, ID photograph, flight tickets, accommodation reservation, proof of funds, travel health insurance, and if you're traveling for work, you will need all of the above, as well as an employment letter, and finally an invitation letter. In terms of where you can apply for your visa, I'm going to speak for France specifically. For France specifically, you have to apply for the visa via Capago. You can go on their website. They have an office in Cape Town and in Johannesburg. I'm not sure about Durban, but yeah, basically you book online for your application, and then you go into the office to hand in the documents, and then you wait for your passport. If I remember correctly, I paid about 3,000 rand. That was because I paid an extra 750 or 700 because it was an emergency. It was an express kind of service, so I think the actual cost came to about 2.3 round about there. And finally, you need to apply for your visa just about a month, 3 weeks to a month before you travel, or you can do it to be safe, just do it like between your 3 months period. If you're just a month latest, and then sort of 2 to 3 months before you travel, you should apply for your visa. That is all for this video. If I've left out anything, and if you have any questions, please do comment below and ask the questions. I will be happy to answer. And if you've not subscribed by now, please do subscribe. Please like the video so that more and more people can get to see the video, and it might be useful to the next person. Thank you so much once again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.